Good evening, Speed Gaming 5, and welcome to this presentation of the Zelda 1 Randomizer Rookie Rumble 2024 Quarterfinals. On the left side of your screen, we have artorious308. On the right side of your screen, we have Veetorp. This is game number 2. Artorious took game number 1. Veetorp is fighting for their lives here tonight. My name is JXB Adam. I am joined in the booth by Ratboy42, and on tracking by Cami and Rinakai. Ratboy, how's it going this evening?
Oh, it's going excellent, Adam. How are you doing?
I get to watch some great Z1R, talk about it, and probably not make too many mistakes. So I'm doing amazing.
Yeah, this should be a great match. If anyone didn't see last night, it was close. Just came down to a couple dungeon dig decisions um, that didn't turn out to be fruitful. And that's just how rando goes. So I would expect this to be another very close match and could go either way. So yeah, it should be a great one.
Absolutely. And it usually comes down to that. It's either hashtag never 7 or hashtag always 7.
Yeah, and with these runners, in the quarterfinals of the Rookie Rumble here, don't let the rookie part fool you. These are some phenomenal runners, and yeah, when you get to this level, it's those minute differences, those choices that make all the difference. And looks like we've got start here by the Fairy PB, and Wizzies and Lionels.
That's a terrible. And the very first cave, a take any, Artorious opting for a heart.
Interesting. That'll guarantee the white sword recorder. Veetorp's not going to make it. Yeah.
Yep,
That's a tough one with the Lionel at the back.
Oh, this is an awful overworld. Yes, so for anyone just joining us and having not seen a Rookie Rumble race this year, the white sword item is forced to be the recorder and will be available on 4 hearts. The Armos item looks like it's a wooden boomerang tonight. Veetorp finds the same take and he gets a candle. And Mags, the magical sword, is forced to 10 hearts. So
go take the boomerang. Oh, Artorious. That would have been a perfect place for that boomerang.
I've got Lionels on the overworld. I like the boomerang. It stuns them. I can get by them. It's happy days.
Yeah, so I am not... Ooh, a nice small secret there of 1. I like the boomerang early. I don't like it later once my select swap is full, but this early, seeing what's on the overworld, yeah, I'm gonna pick that up every time.
All right, we got level 3 as our first dungeon, so not a terrible dungeon to find first. There will be 1 floor item guaranteed to be a heart container because heart shuffle is off, and 1 item in the stairs.
Yep. Looks like first dungeon is Dark Nuts, so no surprise there because we've got Lionels and Wizrobes on the overworld. Immediate compass too, which is nice. And unfortunately, I think this was either Lamol on the left door, or these likes here, which not the hardest enemy, just so many pokes with that wooden stick.
So many swipes with the wooden sword. In fact, we did start with our wooden sword, not mentioning that, which meant there is a free candle in the wood sword cave. However, Artorios has taken a candle out of a take any, the second take any that he has found. Here's our any roads, Veetorp continuing level 3, 1 rupee small secret, 6 rupee bombs. Things happen fast in the beginning of the game, don't they, Ratboy?
Absolutely. And yeah, Veetorp took the candle out of that first desert open cave there. So, they both have access to 2/3 of the overworld now.
All right, so any roads, top of the waterfall, level 4, 1Q4, so the island, so the raft, normally a terrible item, now even more terrible somehow.
Yeah, so you get, 1 check out of it now. Levels coming fast and furious here, though. Level 1 and level 3 right beside each other right near start, just in the East Forest. And
And level
8,
8.
yeah, the burn bush just besides vanilla start.
See, I'm the type of person, I find a level 8. I know that there's 2 items in there in stairwells. I might poke around just to see if one of those stairwells happens to be 1 or 2 rooms close to start. And we see our white sword hint. The recorder is somewhere in the grave area.
Okay. Yeah, so especially seeing how hard, or you've got a couple of the harder enemies on the overworld, I wouldn't be opposed to sticking an 8 until the combat becomes heavy. If I
Right.
find out I'm wasting time with just a wood sword and a couple of hearts and having to be super careful, then that's when I would call it. But yeah, I'd poke in at least a half dozen rooms, see if you can find something for free.
Yeah, you never know as well. Again, combat's hard, difficult on the overworld. I want to stay where the enemies are friendly, and that's the dungeons. And wow, 25 for the medium secret. So we've got minimum and minimum. Will the large secret make it the trifecta?
Oh, that'd be fun to see. Love to see a 125 and 50. Just because I'm not playing it, but
Yeah, I'd love to see all the terrible things when I'm not playing.
these runners are good. They don't need the money. It's one of those things. It's when you see 2 of those be small. If the large is even okay, you're still fine to get by. Sort of either the medium or large needs to hold up its end of the bargain. To be
Well,
able
so
to.
far we've seen the medium is not going to hold up its end of the bargain. Does
Yeah.
depend on the door repair a little bit too. If the door repair rolls down to minimum, that's very helpful. Here's the red candle in level 1.
Ooh, and
Uh,
Artorious clipping the bottom of the Armos there. So taking a bop to put him to half a heart. That's a tough one. Good. That's a great early offensive upgrade. We know we've got Grias and Moblins here in this one. Red Candle puts in work.
Absolutely, and there's the book. So that's it for items in level 1. We've gotten the heart container, the book, and the red candle. Just need the Triforce, and I think we might be key blocked out of the top section there.
Yeah, it looked like there was one room missing from his map that he could get to, but you've got the items. Items I would argue are way more important early game than Triforces.
Yeah, that especially that book, which in this flag set will be the Atlas. So now you know which walls might bomb, which walls won't bomb. Great advantage early.
Yeah. And 6 is also here. That weird burn spot considered near the desert, but really in the forest.
Yep, just south of the desert, the double row of trees, and there's a nice shoot room. Oh, you didn't have to do that, Veetorp, but I'm not going to spend all of my beam swords on those likes. My goodness.
No, and it looks like this room is forced. I didn't see if Artorias tried to bomb north, the one room straight up from start, but I'm thinking Veetorp just did if he was leaving there. So 6 is a 100% comeback later just because you're 6 blue dark nuts. Forced is your first room.
Yeah, that's just that's not a kind thing at all. Fortunately, it's the dark nuts in the dungeons and not like 6 forced blue whiz robes. Ugh.
Yeah, I'll as bad as fighting dark nuts are, I'll take fighting blue dark nuts over blue whiz robes. Early game, maybe late game, I would actually take. I guess either one. You got Megs and Red Ring, they all mow down pretty quick, but Wood Sword, neither of them are very fun.
And there's Veetorp does pick up the wooden boomerang.
Yeah,
And
use
then
it.
the Lionels, they will stab you. That's what they do.
Yeah, the blue ones are very good at shooting quick as well.
Oh, the blue ones are just like a machine gun. They're terrible. Like, see, look at that one. 3 right in a row. Zap, zap, zap. Terrible.
Yeah, that's a terrible screen to have below your start.
Absolutely. And we see Artorias is going to poke around here in 3 and probably get just as blocked as Veetorp did.
Yeah, I can't remember because it was the circle moat room. If it was a shutter door north of that, and it's just going to be a pain to clear.
Well, we're about to find out. I think it's just going to be a pain to clear. With the red candle, might not be too bad. Oh no, it's a key door up here. Good down stab to get away from the dark nut, and just a bunch of Gibdos guarding the Triforce. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Artorious pick this Triforce up and run screaming.
Yeah, I'd probably try to bomb north before I killed all of them in here.
What in case is that level 8, Rat Boy? I mean, it looks like the Starship Enterprise, but it's still triple segmented level 8.
Yeah, that, It's not I don't think it's actually that big of an 8, though, all things considered.
No, it's a tiny 8, but there's going to be 3 sets of stairs in here. And I like using the bombs there to get some extra damage on those Gibdos.
Yeah, so 3 sets of transports and 2 item stairs.
But we can see here,
gonna be a lot of stairs. Ooh.
And we need the power bracelet to get the recorder. Let's go. Meanwhile, Artorious...
Not necessarily.
That's right. It very well could be that it's just the push grave block. You're right. I forgot about that. And level 2 has our silver arrows tonight.
Yeah, that's a great early hint to have. With important items not being in 9 or allowed to be in 9, you know that you're going to 9 in go mode, and that's a great, that's a great feeling.
Absolutely. The only thing I would say about that is it's unfortunate that it's level 2, in so much as most runners are going to dig the item out of level 2. Hint or not, unless you feel like you're in go mode, like you have your bow, you've got everything you need, you're just Triforce and go and hope it's 9.
Yeah, I agree with you. You're going to dig the item out. I just like the peace of mind knowing that I don't have to go to 9 and dig for something. Now you're hoping for a bow hint, a ladder hint, maybe a red ring hint at this point.
Or just, walking into a stairwell here and finding one of those. Don't even necessarily need a hint. If you can get a compass, find one of these items along the way.
Yeah. Here's Artorius' red candle.
And we see Veetorp's going to stick around here at near the Lost Hills. Going to go check the waterfall base. Finds a ton of Lionels. What a terrible screen to have to come down.
Artorius got Y booked there. Has a key to continue north here as well. So, well, there's the Triforce.
Not sure what we're doing. Maybe we're poking one room up, hoping to get another key.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe just a quick... He may not know... So he just saw the map. Okay, so he knows that he just got book forced. Because he saw the map on the floor there. That was actually really good for him, because he thought he just picked up the map.
That's true. I could see that. The book in this flag set being an atlas, the map pops up. You just heard the ding. You think, oh, I just got the map. Let's move on.
Yeah, and he was fully on top of it. I didn't even see the sprite come. I just obviously knew it was the book from when Veetorp got it. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me that he missed there. But having the map on the floor in the next room was pretty nice for him in that regard.
Absolutely. Regardless, we were going to see the probably Triforce and out because of the key door.
Yep. Another huge small secret there for Artorius.
Yeah, those 25 rupee huge small... Oh wait, no, that's a medium secret. Never mind.
I mean, it's pretty sad with even 6 rupee bombs, and you can't even get close. We got a power bracelet on the coast, though.
Absolutely, and a level right next to it. It's level 4. A lot of segments tonight.
Yeah, this linear section in the middle too with no keys could pose a challenge. This room won't drop for Artorias, and it's a shutter, so it won't be a push block. Hopefully, maybe he was just hoping for some bombs. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, got some bombs and immediately into a tea room. Well, there you go. I mean, I think we're going to be able to go around. We have to be able to go around. And there's the Triforce.
Yep. Yeah, gonna have to up an A out of here.
Yeah, way faster than killing all those enemies.
So, less than 14 minutes in, we found 1, 3, 4, 6, and 8. So we only have 2, 5, 7, and 9 left.
That's right, 2, 5, 7, 9. Veetorp taking another death on the overworld. I anticipate Artorias is going to continue digging in here, unless the dungeon makes him stop. And hey,
like that.
Guess what? Oh, gonna kill this for a key, possibly, maybe even hoping for the heart container.
Yeah, and I guess, if you do have to come back, it's one less boss to take care of later.
Absolutely. The bosses, as long as you leave the room, will stay dead.
Yeah.
And that's leaving the room, not picking up the Triforce in the room. If you pick up the Triforce in the room, it's the boss will respawn.
Yeah.
$25 more rupees. Oh, we've got a nice large secret.
Super nice. So yeah, I think we can say this is a pretty poverty seed for our runners. This is where sort of money management really comes into play. I doubt you get enough unless you're going to gamble for a blue ring. We got a level at the Forgotten Spot. We've got 7. Adam, I'm thinking 9 is going to be huge tonight.
I believe level 9, because you can kind of see where level 8 fits into level 7. I think level 9 is going to be just the chonk.
I think it's going to be very big. Well, there's a great use of that money, and that is huge.
Look at that.
Plus 6 for 75.
So the seed is giving no money, but the first thing that we see worth spending money on, the bomb upgrade, plus 6, that is definitely the bargain of the game. Yeah. And chat saying level 7, it's Freedom Fighter saying it looks like a Klingon bird of prey, which is interesting. Oh, there's 9. Did you see the holes?
I didn't. Oh,
it's at 1Q2, guarded by a ton of blue wizrobes, and I think there are about 5 holes in the middle of the map, none of them connected.
Okay, so it's a chunky 9. Unsurprising with the size of these 7s and 8s that we have.
Yeah, the level 7 looking a little bit like a Klingon bird of prey, and level 8 having at least one part looking like the Enterprise. It's very Star Trek-y.
Yeah, I think if I'm right, that's 22 rooms for level 7. That's small. Artorias finds another take any.
I wouldn't be surprised if level 6 is bigger than level 7 and level 8. Not put together, but individually.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me at all. We did see 6. It looked like it was a pretty chunky 6 too.
There's another large secret for Artorias.
Yeah, I think
there's only one left.
I think that's the same one. Or did he find another one?
He found a different one.
Okay, because Veetorp just picked up that same one.
Yep. Oh, that's the worst case scenario for a Manhandla. You drop a bomb and Manhandla just jukes one of its pedals in there and all of a sudden gains some speed. Pity heart purchase for Artorias. We love to see it.
2 rupees. It only takes 2 small secrets to afford that pity heart.
You know, what a non-deal.
Alright, this is gonna be hard to get off of here. With where your start screen is, I think you just have that.
Yeah, that's just, you're not enjoying the blue Lionels there. This overworld is definitely a slog to get through.
Yeah, and one thing I'm actually a little bit surprised about with where they're starting, you know, you have a
I was just
lot
gonna
of
say
shooters.
what? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Let me let you explain what you're thinking.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I know with a lot of shooters near your sort of start perimeter, use the fairy fountain. You know, a quick up and A out of it. You know, it's gonna cost you what 5-6 seconds, but it's gonna buy you 2 extra hits.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. You literally just walk up, hit the fairy fountain, up an A, and bam, all your hearts.
Yeah.
And there's the wood sword cave at 1Q3. Too little, too late on that one.
Yeah, I mean, as a runner, you can't pass up an early candle in hopes of finding that one. Ooh, how did Artorious not get that one, but Veetorp didn't survive that one?
Oh, that was just the Wizrobe doing Wizrobe things. The Wizrobe started to phase, and Veetorp was planning on just stabbing through to get into the stairwell. Ugh, look at these screens. They're disgusting.
Yeah. Was he trying to stab through a Wizrobe?
Yes, that's something that doesn't work very well.
Nope. No, unfortunately, Wizrobes don't get invulnerability frames there.
And I hope we don't have to buy arrows tonight. They've rolled all the way up to 100 rupees.
Oh, we just gotta find level 2. And hope that they're not Goma blocked.
That's true. See, now you're just making it mean. And it's already mean.
No, I said hope that it's not Goma blocked.
Right, you said that chat's hoping we have a Goma block Silverson too. I heard.
Answer question, chat. No, this is not a Jess roll.
In fact, this is a Sahasrabot roll, as is every Z1R seed.
Yeah, I told the bot what to do. But the bot decides on whether or not the runners are going to have a fun time or if chat's going to have more fun, right? All right, Veetorp checking out the any roads.
Chat always should be having fun, especially with you on comms, Rat Boy.
All right, let's see what the waterfall screen looks like. We haven't seen this one yet.
Yeah, it's a bunch of Lionels, and Veetorp didn't get in, and Artorious almost didn't get in. It's just a potion shop.
All right, looks like he's going to make it up. It's only levers.
Oh, this is the any road up here. We've seen this this side.
Yeah, I think he was going to try and go into it.
So, chat, over under total deaths tonight, 50.
I'll still take the under.
See, this is how you know Rat Boy's in the tournament and might end up facing one of these two.
It's totally not the reason I...
yes, combined Abrasatos. If it wasn't combined, that would just be mean. You'd be watching me play if it was over under 50 on this seed.
Yeah, and just because I may or may not be waiting for one of these two for my next round isn't the reason I wanted to call tonight.
You can give Rat Boy a follow. Don't worry about following me. I don't stream. But more importantly, give these runners a follow. They're out here suffering through this seed for our entertainment. And chat, if you are entertained, give them a follow.
Yeah. This is up there with sort of the hardest overworlds you can get. It does make later, like late game, in the dungeons, you know, once you've got a little bit of combat and health upgrade, it makes them much quicker to dig and dip. But it does mean that, you know, you may have some higher than average overworld deaths early game. Artorious is going to hold off on the bomb upgrade. Now with full bombs, he may just decide to sort of spend them and pick it up at the end.
That's what I was thinking. You've got 8 bombs. You're in level 7. It doesn't look very big. I'm holding on to those bombs just so I can bomb through all the walls and see where I get to.
Yeah.
Veetorp in here and in level 4, about to see the Triforce. In fact, we haven't commented on it, but Veetorp has yet to pick up a Triforce. This is the first one out of level 4.
Yeah, until now, and he
actually
like he
didn't Veetorp get the Triforce out of 1? I'm pretty sure Veetorp did. Question in chat, have we seen a blue ring shop yet? Yes, we have seen a blue ring shop. I don't remember where it's at. It was 251 for the blue ring in a terrible money seed.
Yeah, actually thinking about it, Artorius could be sort of holding out for that.
Key. Didn't have a key. That's the worst way to not be able to get to a Triforce.
That's right, because it was one room above where he got the book. But again, he did get both items out of it, and it's whatever, 4 screens from start, so it's not the end of the world. And unfortunately, Veetorp takes death clearing out the
not sure why Veetorp was clearing that room, having already grabbed the Triforce. I don't know if Veetorp saw the ladder block or not, but that room won't be a staircase, so no need to clear it.
Yeah, and that may just come down to sort of when you're running and you forget about it.
Yep. Good job, Veetorp, walking out of the room before up an A.
I'm sure he heard the jiggle too, because he was standing on the key when he picked it up.
Yeah, I'm still not sure what Veetorp's doing here. This room won't drop, I don't believe. At least not in 4. If this was level 1, I could see killing this for a potential key.
Yeah, you're right. This room only drops in level 1. I won't push because it's got a shutter door.
Well, if it does push, it's going to just open the shutter.
Well, yeah. And that just may be sort of room recognition.
No, did try to push the block. Maybe just in the heat of the race, forgetting that the shutter door won't have a basement stair.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I know I've done it many times.
Yep. Thanks, DK. Appreciate you letting me know that I had forgotten that there was a key that got missed in 1. Chat. The second MVPs of all of these races, with the first MVP being our trackers. Thank you, Camion. We appreciate you coming out and tracking tonight. Chat, go give Camion a follow.
Yeah, it's always that extra set of eyes that we can look down the middle and know what we're talking about. Makes a huge difference for us.
Immediate turnaround, but only 4 rooms left, and I don't believe we've seen the item in 7. I think I would just dig the rest of this.
Yeah,
this is one of the few times where 7's worth it. And here comes 9 on Veetorp's side if Veetorp can get in. And it's six holes, so 58 room, level 9.
Yeah, that's a pretty big 9. So it looks like we're gonna have to spend the key here. So Artorius did get the floor heart, but hasn't seen the stair item. And as you said, with only a few rooms left, you don't leave without it.
Not unless the seed forces you to. It's too much of a chance that it's something super important. Now, it's logically Goma blocked, and it's just the Coast Heart in level 7, but we're at 8 hearts. That's not a bad place to be when Mags is 10 hearts.
Yeah, and that one actually wouldn't be logically Goma block because it's an open stair. If it was a diamond stair,
I got it backwards. Thank you. I should have known. You're right. Diamond stair, it's blocked. Open stair, yeah, just walk right in. We're open.
Yeah. Oh, Veetorp. Blue Wizzies here in the northeast corner, making it a little bit tricky to get up to the hidden corner here.
Yeah, and this cave here is the letter, so I would have just went right for the cave on this screen, but Yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, look, Garia grumbles by a lake. Level 7 hint. Are you sure?
And
Ooh, arrow purchase for Veetorp.
this made you come from the north because Artorias tried to bomb from the south and from the east or west, whichever side that would have been, from the right. But no, had to walk all the way around.
And that's just how this game works. But I honestly, in a small level 7, I'm not surprised. Bomb walls are rare in level 7, and even rarer when the dungeon is so small.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's probably the least connected of any of the dungeons.
Yeah, and we see Veetorp did use the fairy fountain, and there was a blue ring shop over here, one right of the Grave Armos.
And he's only, what, 27 rupees off? So just 2 more small secrets and a medium secret?
Yes, he only has to find 5 more secrets, and then he can look at the blue ring and dream. Or he could go guinea farm, which would be faster than finding those secrets.
Yeah, I was going to say, or you just start killing enemies without taking a hit and you'll get yourself some 5ers.
Yeah, we're up to 9 hearts. Still haven't seen mags yet, I don't think, as Veetorp takes a death on the 1Q1 screen.
So the recorder is either going to be this push block, this tombstone, or it's going to be the grave push block. We know it's in the grave and we know it's a feat of strength.
And it's just, there we go, yep. You are absolutely correct that it's the feat of strength pushing over the grave. Honestly, that hint for the grave should change because it would just be more fun if it were to say grave robbing will obtain the recorder or something like that.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where, I mean, I know I've made the mistake before, fully thinking that, I get a feat of strength hint, completely forgetting that I've still got that spot outstanding. So it's definitely one of the sort of trickier ones that you have to sort of think about when you do get that hint.
Absolutely. It's one of those things where, as a runner, you might get burned once by it, but once you've been burned once by it, you don't get burned by it again, unless, of course, we're talking about wand fire, and then you get burned by it a lot.
Yeah, or maybe 6 months in between forgetting about it, something like that.
That's entirely possible too. Veetorp up in Death Mountain now, probably going to come around here, check the grave, and pick up their recorder.
Yeah, I know he's seen the hint for recorder at the grave. I don't know if he saw the feat of strength one.
That's all right. The only spot you can't get in the grave area is that power bracelet spot, unless you have the power bracelet, of course.
Yep.
And let's see what's at 1Q6. That's something Artorias, I don't believe, did. Actually, maybe Artorias did it and did it so fast I didn't notice. That would be more likely.
Yeah, maybe he up and 8 out of the door repair. I'm not sure.
Well, in this heat, it's a good thing to up an A out of, that's for sure.
Alright, so it looks like Veetorp's going to continue on this side, probably go through the Deadwoods now. So what are we missing? We're just missing 2 and 5 still, I think.
I believe that's correct. We haven't seen 2, we haven't seen 5, and we haven't seen a good chunk of Death Mountain.
And you know what else we haven't seen? Not that I have a feeling Artorias is saving for a blue ring at this point. But we haven't seen either hint shop. Well, those are not cheap.
I mean, hey, look, a hint shop.
Those are far away and very, very expensive.
Yeah, if they were right next to a dungeon we'd beaten, we might be able to save scum those hints, but yeah, no. Oh, no Gamba at 89, Veetorp. Bad idea.
Alright, what else should they get? I think we should find level 5 with a red ring, first room in the stair. I think that's what we should find next.
That's being overly nice. There's your second hint shop. One hint achievable, the other two terrible. Oh, a feat of strength will lead to the raft. So now Veetorp knows that the power bracelet is required, and by proxy, that the ladder is required.
And that by proxy it's 5, and 5 has the raft. So where are we going back for our ladder is now the question.
8.
Can't be 4. It's not 1. It's not 2. Oh no, are we still... What was 3? What blocked us out of 3?
It might have been we were key blocked out of 3. I don't remember. 3 was a while ago.
Alright, so I probably go back to 3 first, but then yeah, I think I make the play to 8. Because you definitely don't want to go to 6.
That's true. 6 could be the linchpin for the seed. Oh, timely bomb shot, but 247. I think Artorius is saving for that blue ring.
I think so as well.
And honestly, with the combat on this overworld, I do not blame him one bit.
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, the survivability is one thing, but the increase...
Oh no! The last large secret was Spectacle Rock, and Artorius lost about 40 rupees of it.
Oh, and then he's gonna lose more here. Oh man. So what? I guess that's 18 door repair. So I mean, on the lower side.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The door repair is at least somewhat friendly this seed. Not that, you know, that's overly nice. And here's level 3. Let's see what did block us out. Yeah, it was a key door right here.
Yeah, but
blocked us out of the Triforce room.
Yeah, Artorius came and got the Triforce because this was the... Oh, right, it was another key door and he only had one and he didn't want to blow it.
Oh, this could be huge for Veetorp. Of course, the caffeinated land mola is not a nice thing. As Artorius takes another death, back to start he goes.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if we're going to see sort of a 3 jump soon. Now, he doesn't know that a level is power bracelet blocked, but with 4 keys now, he may actually just try and farm some cash first and get the ring first, but with 4 keys in hand, you've cleared a majority of the overworld. I think he probably only has West DM and Deadwoods left. And there it is.
There's that ladder in 3, so the seed's starting to come together for Veetorp.
And we know that 5 is going to be the coast raft spot. Oh no, sorry. 5 has the raft. It was a push block. Never mind.
Yeah, so 6 rooms left, and I think Veetorp is going to dig the heart container. Not a terrible play, but we still haven't seen Mags. The third "you are here" hint. Great. Thank you, game. Artorius up and A out of that. It's faster than taking the whole refill and then moving on. But never mind. Wrong fairy fountain. I was wrong. Yeah. I take it back.
My guess is he saw that screen and said, nope.
And Artorius topped up on money. I wonder if I have a blue ring shop marked, I'm going right there. I don't want to risk hitting another door repair.
If it's a recorder to 7, I think that's the play. Because there was one just the next screen over in the grave. Yeah. No, I like the play. You've been getting bodied. You know, you're closing in on 40 minutes. It's time to go fast mode.
It's time to stop dying mode.
Yep.
Oh, burning it and then picking it up. Blue ring purchase for Artorias. I don't even blame the salt for that because we know the money in the seed is awful. Veetorp, Triforce out of level 3.
I mean, it's impressive to be able to put together that much money in a seed like this and not sort of, turn down the bomb upgrade. That was the first one where it was like, it looked like he was saving. That's a hard thing to turn down at 75 rupees.
Yeah, honestly, I think the big reason that was turned down is we did have full bombs at the time.
Yeah, I don't know. More bombs. Always want more bombs. The old man is right.
Well, in this flag set, the old man is right. The old man's hints will all be true. However, there are other flag sets where not so much. And there's another door repair. So pick up 1 rupee, lose 15. That's his seed in a nutshell.
Yeah, Veetorp forgot. He's key blocked out of here, so he's gonna go one room over.
Oh no! Yeah, this is a complete waste of a trip. Yeah. Whoops! Here's level 2 for Artorias, and it is segmented.
And this is West DM, I think he was in.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I mean we've seen what 3 of our other dungeons at least have been segmented.
Well, the level 8 segment, that's the segment of the seed right now. Stags28 rating us with a party of 1. Thank you, Stags. We appreciate your support and for the fact that you're an organizer on this tournament.
Alright, so looks like that was the 2 spots close to start so far.
And level 2 is ladder blocked.
I'm
pretty sure.
Was this first one the stair?
Maybe this is the transport. I didn't see if it got pushed.
I didn't see him push it either. I didn't see. I mean, I'm guessing there wasn't a floor drop. It did push. Okay, so this is our transport. So yeah, so we've got 3 rooms up top that in the first segment that are blocked.
That could be a heart, the silvers, and the Triforce. That's what you're telling me?
It could be. Or it could be the map, the compass, and a fiver.
Yeah, or just 3 empty rooms that we don't care about. We are still looking for level 5 Abrasatos, but we know it's under a push block.
So it's either, I don't know if he did the Lost Hills one, I didn't see. But I know he hasn't done the Grave push block yet.
And yes, the first dungeon found was level 3, the last dungeon found will be level 5. And you did absolutely get it backwards. Just blame it on being Liz Dexic, everything's fine.
Alright, Veetorp picking up, I believe that's his last large secret. In quotation marks, of course.
That's a nice large secret. And we do see that level 2 is ladder blocked for the Triforce.
Yeah. So I'm just backwards right now because so far we've had an empty room, a map, a fiver, and a compass. So all the 3 things that I said were in the bottom half are in the top half.
Honestly, I like that. I will call that out for you, Stags. When the world gives you melons, you might be dyslexic. And Veetorp taking a death on the overworld as Artorias picks up that magical 10th heart, which is magical once we find the magical sword, which is on the start screen, power bracelet blocked.
Okay, well, I mean, we know that he'll get it.
That is true. The question is, how long will it be? And I have not seen the silvers yet here in level 2.
No, and we've got 3 rooms left, 2 rooms left that we
I'm
can
not
get to.
certain. I think that the it's a ladder block, so we
Is it
can't get the
yeah.
silvers without a ladder.
That was a North River room in the bottom right there. That's
Mean. The word you're looking for is mean or rude. Rude also works.
how about trolley? How about we just go with a touch trolley, because now you've got to walk all the way back up to West EM.
Well, fortunately, level 7 is the forgotten spot. So with the Triforce out of there, Artorius can whistle to level 7 at least.
Yeah, I mean, it gets you part of the way. It's still a pretty long walk. It feels bad to do all these screens twice.
That is fair, and this is coming from someone who will play this game occasionally, doesn't track anything, and usually plays in multiple sessions, so you can imagine just how many times I clear an overworld.
I think I would get so frustrated and just start a new seed every time, even if I didn't finish it.
I think that's fair, but when you've only got like half-hour chunks to play, if I could beat a seed in a half hour, I'd be in this tournament, and probably every tournament.
Pentaforce, start with red ring, 10 hearts, both silvers and ladder.
No,
you just gotta go find 5
not
trophies.
that sort of thing. I'm talking about having actual flags that force you to play well. Yeah, start with everything. Ganon not required. Go.
No, you gotta beat Ganon. Come on.
Okay, start with everything. Ganon is required, but that's really the only part of the seed that's difficult.
There you go. I mean, sub half hour would be pretty impressive.
In any seed, where you're playing the full seed, absolutely.
Yeah.
For reference, I also generally play Consternation as my flag set.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty staple go-to for a lot of people, I think.
0 HP Ganon. Forgot to say that everything was 0 HP. You start with the magical sword, but enemies and bosses and Ganon are all 0 HP.
I mean, it just means you're killing them 4 times over, right?
Sure. And we have Veetorp here in level 7. I can't remember. Did we see the item? Yeah, we did. We saw the heart container out of 7. So while not the item Veetorp wants, certainly not an item that Veetorp will turn down, and picks up the key and is going to have to turn right back around and go spend a key.
Yeah, I mean, that'll put... if he grabs the stair heart, that'll put him within striking distance of Mags as well.
Correct. I don't know if the floor heart is like right here before the stair heart. I think it might be. I'm wrong. It's just a key.
Yeah, I think he would have gotten it, because I think it was on like the straight sort of narrow part there that he would have had to come through.
Yeah, Abrasados, don't worry. A lot of people don't play Z1R for fun. They play it so that they can be frustrated and angry and throw their controller. I'm kidding, of course. This game is actually a blast, and it's really approachable for anyone out there, honestly. If you haven't given it a try, you should.
Yeah, I mean, always have fun with it, even when, I'm getting frustrated and angry at it. Still having fun with it.
Yeah, even seeds like this where the overworld is just awful, it's still loads of fun. If you're really having trouble, just spend a ton of time learning how to screen scroll. That can get you around an overworld like this one. And Artorius into level 3. Veetorp gets that great hint about where level 7 is and stabs the old man right in the face.
Give him a little what's for. Yeah, so only a Triforce between our runners. Veetorp with the ladder already. He won't have to double dip too when he does come across it.
That's true, but Artorias is in the place that he needs to be.
Yeah. Now the only thing, he doesn't have the hint yet that Power Bracelet is required.
That's true,
But I don't know how many overworld spots he honestly has left.
I was gonna say, gotta be down to just a hand, like under 10, I think, at this point, having already done most of Death Mountain. And here is level 5 for Veetorp.
Yep. That just looks like a bigger version of 3. And I think 1. I think 1, 3, and 5 all look really similar tonight.
They do.
Alright, and we should know that it's just a Triforce and out here. We're not going to need a raft.
Yeah, I'm going to say that level 5 looks like a starving Bantha.
Alright, how good is your ladder clipping? Can you ladder clip with fireballs coming at you? Oh, nice strike.
We can just ladder and destroy Manhandla. Does that count?
Yeah. Veetorp, there's nothing to dig for here.
In Veetorp's fate, a heart.
He hasn't seen 2 either.
Yeah. Compass 1 room north of the Triforce, because that's how this game rolls.
Yeah, this is just so many rooms to dig for a heart. To me, it's not worth it.
Yeah, I agree with Ratboy. I would be looking, because Veetorp hasn't seen level 2. Level 2 is what I would be looking for. Outside of that, maybe I would just hope for a heart along the way somewhere.
Yeah, because I have Recorder in hand, I wouldn't even dig the raft out of here. With a Triforce, whatever it was, 2 rooms in, I'm taking that, I'm running, I'm going to finish the overworld, because Veetorp can't have much left. I think he only has West DM now. So I would finish that, and then if I knew I needed a raft, I'd come back and dig it out.
Yeah, and we see Artorias has found the floor heart in level 4, just eaten by a Stalfos.
Alright, useless 2Q7 room here. No need to kill it. This will never drop in any dungeon, ever.
Yeah, I think was killing it more for the shutter door at the bottom.
Oh, I didn't even see the shutter door there. Shows how much I was paying attention.
And Veetorp, I see chat pointing out Veetorp might be killing rooms for keys. Again, not a terrible idea.
Yeah, 51 minutes. I'd be more worried about making my way into 9 as fast as possible. But I can understand only having a few keys in your pocket all game never feels very good.
Well, what I know is that if I'm having key problems and I've looked at a lot of the dungeons, I know that my opponent is also having key problems. It's just, did my opponent use rupees to buy keys? And I don't know that.
And in this seed, the answer is probably no. Alright, so what did he miss? What did Artorias miss here in this 4?
I didn't find the stair item.
Yeah, I'm wondering what blocked him out. Ooh,
Not sure,
he's gonna
but
be
we're
super
getting
happy
mags.
now. Yeah.
And Veetorp is here in 4, which the power bracelet is 1. It's on the coast, so 1 north of here. Oh, bombs! Bombs kicked Artorias out of level 4.
Okay.
See, there was a bomb upgrade that could have helped with that. But even having said that, I completely agree. Well, it might have also been keys, because up here in the top of level 4, Veetorp is going to find a key blocked. And I was incorrect. There is no shutter door down there. I was hallucinating to try to come up with a good reason why Artorias was killing that room.
That's all good. Yeah, we are. So we're still looking for Bo.
I think this is the item in level 4 as well.
I think so.
It's a white sword.
Okay.
So we're going to get the white sword. We're going to possibly do 1 or 2 more rooms up here before we get key blocked out. And then all of a sudden we're going to have the hearts for mags.
Yeah, it may be a short-lived white sword, but we'll take it to finish off here. What is he looking for? He's got the Triforce already.
He's hoping for a key or a heart drop. He hasn't seen the heart. And he's hugging that Gibdo an awful lot. And there's the floor heart. That's what Veetorp was looking for.
All right, so what is this, like a 25-second white sword?
Something like that, but we're mags now. So we've got Artorious in level 8. We know the raft is in 5, so it's either 8 or 6. So by odds, 8 is the place to be. I could argue for being in either dungeon right now, just because don't have the Triforce out of either one.
Yeah, I would agree. 8 would be my preferred play. 2 items, you still need the Triforce. Yes, it's triple segmented, but it's still not a ton of rooms comparatively. I think 6 is bigger, 1 item.
So question in chat, what is this 8? Well, it's the USS Enterprise from Star Trek flying over, like, something.
A canoe. Or dragon boat. Go with dragon boat.
Yeah, dragon boat sounds cooler.
Yeah, and this was the room of requirement in 6 here. This first room with, I didn't count if it was 6 or 8, but a bunch of blue dark nuts.
It was more than 3.
Yeah. And with nothing, no bubbles or anything in there, you gotta be careful in this 6 to not take a death, because that room will be required every time if you up an A or take the death.
Yeah, this is a place where if I had a potion, I would just be ready to use it.
Oh, that was so close to the dark nut.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just going to say this once because it's how I feel. Don't play chicken with blue dark nuts.
No, they will win. More often than not, they will win.
Oh. And don't get eaten by all the pancakes. In Hyrule, pancakes eat you. And now half a heart, everything's deadly.
Alright, Freedom Fighter letting me know 8 is 32 rooms and 6 is 31. So I'll take the 1 extra room for an extra item.
Well, now it's 2 extra rooms. Do you still take it? And
yes.
Look at this awfulness to get to this stairwell.
Yeah, you gotta...
Oh, you gotta have your down stabs on point for that. It's very difficult.
Yeah. And now, I don't think... Did Veetorp die outside of the letter cave? I don't know if he has the potion letter.
I'm not sure if Veetorp got into the potion cave. I know he was up there. I honestly can't remember, but does have the... So I would leave 1 dark nut alive in here. I would exit the room to lock it and then up an A. Or just get a fairy.
Yeah, fairy's nice. Alright, Artorious is going to pick up some bombs here.
Price is nice, get 2 packs. Aww. And the any key in level 6. I don't think we saw any items out of level 8, so that means the bow is in level 8. That any key could be a humongous advantage at this juncture.
Yep. Yep. So bow will be an 8. And that means the other item is either wand, red ring, or magic boomerang, and then the other 2 are in 9.
And so you said wand, red ring, or wow game, are you trolling me that hard? That's all I heard.
No, that will go in 9. I'm gonna say red ring, magic boomerang are in 9. One really, really nice
Wow.
item and one really bad item.
At that juncture of the game, boomerang practically useless, not completely. Still helpful for getting items that are at a distance, but almost all the rest of the utility gone at that point.
Yeah, well, and I mean, Veetorp did pick up the boomerang from the Armos, so he can already get across one river to grab something from a distance, but.
And there's the heart container. Veetorp, not looking for that, would much prefer either a compass or, if not a compass, the Triforce. And reverse those two because would much prefer the Triforce to the compass.
Yep, and Artorious will probably dig out this 5 because he doesn't have the hint of what's in here. Oh, well, there it is.
Oh, he knows what's in here now. And what's in here is a Womp and a Womp.
And yeah, this would have been his last dungeon, so there would have been no need to even walk down the stairs.
I wonder, though, is it possible that we've only seen 3 of the take any's, and that 4th one is on that coast raft spot? So a free potion, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, with only 37 rupees, it wouldn't be a bad idea. He's going to miss... Or is it this one, or is it one below? It's one below. One below is the Triforce.
Well, that key door might keep Artorious from going up. Oh, no, the compass is going to tell him, and that'll be that. What? Okay. We're going to go see this tea room with the Manhandla.
Yeah, blue ring, Mags, I would just stand on a ladder and poke at it. Oh, he's going to get the clip. Very nice.
Or just do the clip and be a boss.
Yeah, the fireballs played really nice there for him. All right, Triforce out of 5. I think Veetorp has cleared out this whole bottom section of 6, so it looks like we're going to have to go up top. So this is going to be a pretty deep dig in 6 for...
Oh no, could that Goma be required? I know we can get around a little bit. We've also got this room down here that's key locked.
Well, this could be our transport.
That wouldn't be terrible. As Artorious is heading back up to complete level 2.
You can push that one.
Ruh-roh, Scooby.
I mean, odds are with just a big block at the top, you're not going to get, blocked out. Not going to be a 1 or 2 room segment, but...
Now, will Artorious not finish digging this too? I can't imagine that. No bow. Gotta dig the 2, right?
Oh, and he got the Silver's hint in... whatever it was, 3 or 4, something really early. One of the dungeons really early said Silver's in 2.
Yeah, that's true. I forget who gets what hint because I'm not writing it down. Nah, no Goma block yet.
Yeah, I'm almost positive they both got that one. It was just the Raft in 5 that Veetorp bought. Or Raft was Power Bracelet blocked.
And here we see coming through that top shutter door, so yeah, we're not Goma blocked. Triforce out of 2 for Artorious.
Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be that one room in the top section that was ladder blocked.
So I seem to recall you were asking for a Goma to be in that room.
No, I said there would not be Goma block silvers. We would not have to buy arrow.
That's right. It was chat that was wanting Goma blocked silvers since the money's so horrible in this seed. Oh, rough death for Veetorp. At this point, do you bail on level 6 and go do 8 and come back?
I think you should. I think you need to come back with some health because this is with Megs, they go down pretty quickly.
And look at that coverage on 6 too. There's only like 6 rooms left and one of them is a Goma.
Yeah, even run to the fairy fountain or something. Just go in with health so that you know you can survive. Go buy a potion, something to make sure that you're not going to have to keep repeating these early rooms.
Yep, looks like Veetorp's going to go finish up level 1 and just free on the floor are the silvers in level 2.
See, told ya. No Goma block silvers.
There's that up A on the refill, and just start walking to our next place. Walking with the recorder.
Yeah, where are we going next? This is...
That's 3, I believe.
Yeah, so I think 6 is right here. Probably would have been faster to walk. But...
Oh, sniped in the doorway! Ow!
I'm going to say that was an unfair shot by that Gorilla.
Yeah, flag on the play. Unfortunately, penalties always go against the runner.
Yeah, that was very rude.
And I'm not sure if Artorius knows that this is a room of requirement, but should now.
Yeah, he saw the shoot from above. I don't think he's tried bombing to the right.
Well, from here, it might bomb to the right. I don't think either runner tried bombing to the right.
Veetorp did the second time he was through. Like
okay.
The second time he was going through to clear it here, he did try and it didn't go.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that at least one of our runners checked it. Yeah. Because, wow, that would be just a horrible miss to fight that over and over again.
Okay, and DK letting us know that Artorius tried the very first time he was in. Gotcha. Yeah, so both runners know that that room is 100% required every time you up an A, die, have to start the dungeon over.
All right, Veetorp back in level 8. This is where they need to be.
Yeah. So what do you think the second item is in here?
Well, honestly, it's probably the wand, just because that would have been a great find early, and now with mags, it has much diminished value.
Yeah. Freedom Fighter agrees with you. He says wand. Let's see if we get to find out.
Well, we're gonna find at least one of the items in here, because we know the bow's in here.
Yeah. Veetorp still hasn't been up to West DM to find level 2 either.
No, but probably... Oh, ouch. That's a terrible thing to bomb into.
Yeah, Meg's making quick work, though. Just don't hug the Patra, they hurt.
Yeah, Mags, the Patra melter.
Alright, so there's the Triforce. So
right.
Artorius took the transport, that spiral stair that Veetorp died in a couple times with the Dark Nuts. And it dropped him 1 room or 2 rooms above the Triforce.
Yep, so there is a not insignificant chance that, Artorius knows there's still an item in level 6, but there is a not insignificant chance that if he chooses to go to 8, that we are not going to get the magical key on his side. However, he is up to 6 keys.
Yeah, I suspect he digs out 8 first, and then if he needs to go back to 6, he'll go back.
Well,
which
we know he
which we
doesn't
know
need to
he
go
won't.
back to 6,
Yeah,
but
but
he does
I
not.
think
Oh no, another Patra.
yeah, I think in his mind it's we'll grab the Triad there. I'll clear out the rest of 8. If I've got to come back, I'll come back.
Yeah, no, you go to the place where you need the Triforce, and you go back to dig when the game forces you to go back. Generally,
Yeah, he's still got
with
quite a few rooms in 6 to look through. So
yeah, absolutely. I was going to say the only exception to that is if you're in a large dungeon and you've already cleared most of it. For me, it's usually 6 or 7 rooms is the maximum I'm willing to continue looking.
yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. If you've covered 80% of the dungeon, even even if it's 10 rooms and you're just running through looking for a stair, you can pull that off pretty quick.
Another strike for Veetorp. Wonderful bombs on these manhandlers, and it is the wand.
All right,
So that. Oh, go ahead, call it.
So we know what it is. So it's red ring, magic boomerang in 9, wand and bow here in 8. Veetorp does pick it up. I don't blame him for picking it up. It bubbles around ranged combat. Even this late, it's just nice to have, like right here.
Yeah,
bubbles in this
there
maze
are
room
rooms.
pain.
And we see Artorius right on Veetorp's heels, so at this point, I would say Artorius has a pretty decent lead, having already been up to Death Mountain cleared 2.
Yeah, I would agree. I think he'll see his wand here in just a second. Or what was it? Down a room?
Yeah, it's over and down. Plus the Triforce is in this segment, so we know that. Oh, sniped on Veetorp's side. That's unfortunate. This is the wand room for Artorius.
Yep.
But I was just thinking, Artorius is going to clear out this segment, even if the bow is not here in this segment, which I don't think it is. Still, will pick up the Triforce, and then we'll probably stay in 8 because at that point you've cleared everything, but like like that far right of the top portion.
Yeah, he'll probably have 10 or 11 rooms left, I think. Because I don't think he went past that Patra in the Chevy, if I'm not mistaken.
Did not.
Yeah, so sort of from that second E over, or I guess on his it's from the R over.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Veetorp died at that location, being 1 north of the Triforce, because it could have picked up the Triforce and then just went right back in.
Yeah, it's unfortunate to have to make the trek back into that segment, but I think he had seen every room, so I think he knew.
Yep. You're absolutely correct. Did see every room. Knows the bow is up here in the top, in the saucer section. And this is a rude room to get shuttered in, especially if you don't have like a combat upgrade.
Yeah. Luckily with Megs, this is just a couple quick hits, but Beamos and Bunnies are not a great combination.
And Veetorp takes another death. Those deaths deep in the dungeons are adding up. I'm not sure why Artorius is not picking up that Triforce and going back in. Must be 1 room missed.
Like it's this one right here. Oh, maybe 2?
Yeah, might be killing this room, hoping for a key, like a key refund. Not sure. Was it 2? Veetorp?
So Veetorp, so I guess probably the same thing. So he died in that bunny room.
Yeah, and it looks like getting up here was keys, but Veetorp has the any key.
Yeah.
Just kind of unfortunately routed to that bunny room, and then he died, so he figured, okay, well, I'll go clear the top now.
Yeah.
That's like worst case scenario, unfortunately.
Yeah, he'll, all these extra rooms for nothing. That's too
Yeah,
bad. And Patra blocking two of the paths here. Oh,
yeah, and that's the second time that Patra's killed Veetorp. There's got to be some frustration there, as
yeah.
Artorius is on the way to level 9.
And with all the goods in hand, you know, what's he going to be looking for?
Well, he's gonna buy a couple potions first of the blue variety because the red ones are just way too expensive.
Yeah,
And
that's a pretty big price discrepancy tonight.
yeah, and he's gonna be looking for a couple of things in level 9. The first thing he's gonna do is listen for the roar of Ganon, because Ganon is very hangry and makes very loud noises that you can hear if you are adjacent to his room, either one room north, south, east, or west. Also going to be looking for the kidnapped. Now, the kidnapped will be behind a shutter door that will not open even after all the enemies in the room are defeated, unless Ganon has been defeated, in which case the shutter door will pop open immediately. The only exception to that is Ganon's room itself, the room in which Ganon resides. That room could have multiple shutter doors, but other than that room, it's only a single shutter door.
Yep. Veetorp is back into the bottom half here. Only half a heart though.
Yeah, smashed the head against the Patra a few times and decided, yeah, that's no fun. And this is the bow room right here, like not even key blocked. And regardless of key blocks, it does have the magical keys, so there are no key blocks.
Yeah. There's the bow.
All right, that's part of the puzzle. Still needs this Triforce, try out of 6, try and silvers out of 2. Basically needs level 9 to do horrible level 9 things to Artorius and do amazing we went the right way things for himself.
Yeah. Not a lot of open doors here or stairs yet. This has been like 3 bomb holes that we found so far.
Well, if level 9 is bomb heavy, Artorius does not have the bomb upgrade that Veetorp did pick up. Triforce out of level 8 for Veetorp. 2 more to go to be eligible to enter level 9. And if I'm Artorius, I want to be going straight up that O column.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be the one that I would have my eye on as well.
Okay, Veetorp back up in the Lost Hills area. Probably only has West Death Mountain to go for overworld exploration.
Yeah, I would think so as well.
Artorius using a little despawn strats to get a slightly friendlier enemy to murder in that room.
Yep, and that shutter was not Zelda. Yeah, so I like try to poke one to the left here, and then come back and go straight up the key door.
Yeah, and I'm only going left here specifically to hear that corner room.
Yeah, 100%.
Now I'm key dooring to the right and going straight on till Morn, or not. See, in this position, having 8 keys, I would be spending keys to get around things until I'm around 3 keys. That's when I would start being a little careful with the keys. And even then, by that point, I've probably seen most of this 9.
Yep. Artorius trying to recorder the wall open. That's not a new feature in the randomizer yet. Maybe one day. Who knows?
Maybe.
Burn a wall and bomb a bush. That'd be fun.
And I do agree with Real Sam Gamgee that we would want to poke our head into stairs because there is a red ring in here.
Yeah, and I mean, I can say I am terrible for it, especially if I'm coming in with wood sword and I've got a pretty good inkling that there's going to be a white sword here.
Ooh,
I'm so
Gambo
bad
win
at
for
actually.
Veetorp. Did you notice that? Let's see. I think heading right back to a blue ring shop. But the one thing that I didn't take into account is the fact we do have a blue ring and mags. Red ring significantly less valuable at this juncture for Artorias. Way more valuable for Veetorp, at least up until that purchase that was just made. Blue ring for Veetorp.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It sort of took, an hour and 18 minutes to get the funds for it. All right, it looks like we're sort of blocked out in this far corner.
Well, we'll just go try a stair. There's plenty of them in level 9, 6 transport stairs and 2 item stairs. And here's level 2 for Veetorp. Let's see how long it takes Veetorp to get the silvers, get the Triforce, and get back to 6.
Gotta clear this reverse C to make any progress, because we're shuttered on both sides.
Veetorp seeing the ladder block, but won't be a ladder block there. Does see the Triforce going to continue, and this is not the friendliest enemy set, the Dark Nut set.
No. Thankfully, we've got mag, so any rooms that we do have to clear are going pretty quick. But yeah, this is not a 9 where you're really choosing to clear extra rooms for even a compass or something.
Yeah, at 10 keys, I wouldn't even be clearing rooms hoping for keys, but there's the compass. I mean, if you're gonna get the compass, that's the way to get it, just in a Gibdo.
Oh, and a roar. Compass and a roar in the same room.
Well, that's very sad news for Veetorp because I don't think 9 can be trolly enough at this point.
I don't think so either. We do have our first sighting of Ganon. It's just going to take 4 hits with that big old magical sword that Artorias has.
And that's a frame perfect drink of the potion right there to still be holding up the Triforce and take a swig.
I didn't even notice that. Alright, there's the 4 hits, and now we're just going to see if we can make our way.
Yeah, I'd be walking to the left west. Here. Is it just going to be one of those, yeah, level 9's tired and wants to go home things? Or do we have a super trolley staircase to get there? Well,
we're not going straight. How about down and around?
Maybe, but that's a lot of rooms and possibly a lot of bomb walls. We're low on bombs. Thank you, old man.
Oh, we're only a couple away.
But it's not going to be this way.
All
I
right,
think I might have killed that room and checked below just on the off chance that it's a single staircase to get to a 2-room segment of some kind up there. But that's me.
Yeah, and seeing chat, they think when Artorias was in the bottom left corner, there's a chance he may have got bomb glitched out of one of the walls, which would be really unfortunate if it did bomb north.
Ooh, that would be evil, especially if it's mismarked on the tracker as being not bombable.
Yeah.
In fact, and this is going to sound horrible, so please forgive me when you watch this back, Artorias, but if that's the case, that's the sort of thing that Veetorp needs to get back into this. And I'm saying that not from a position of wanting to see somebody make a mismark and get a race close because of that, but just I don't think there's any other way that Veetorp can get back into it, still needing to get through 6.
Oh, it was a right bomb wall, not a north bomb wall? Okay. Alright, well, it looks like we're gonna jump into some stairs here. Looks like the one he picked was one that he had already been through.
Yeah, I think at this point we're stuck on stairs.
Yeah, at least to get us in that northwest quadrant.
I think Veetorp might have not realized that level 3 was pretty close to where they needed to be. I guess this is slightly closer, though. Again, you could also up an A. Your start spot is very close to this.
Yeah,
Just
I think
grab
leaving
the fairy fountain.
Yeah, I think leaving a dungeon, the first thought is, oh, I can keep my health.
And that's a perfectly valid thought that I certainly know. I have been known to walk out of dungeons to maintain health.
All right, we're here. Is there a door?
There's a door. There is a Zelda. Let's get our GGs in chat for Artorius, our race and series winner, with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 20 seconds.
That GG's. And it looks like Veetorp's only going to be a couple rooms away here. The Triforce was the sort of bottom one in that top section under the second E. If you can bomb to the left here.
Yeah, to the right, if he can bomb, but he cannot. And we are joined by our race and series winner, artorious308. Artorius, how's it going this evening?
I was saying I was due a fun seed, and that was a fun seed for sure.
There you go.
There's that bomb wall that really helps Veetorp. What I will say is just too little too late. Also, GG's, Artorius. I should have started with that.
Oh, no, it's okay. This was fun, and so, yeah, really had a blast with this, even if it may not have looked like we were in, or I was enjoying it for sure.
So, can we just talk about the sort of, 8 to 10 screens around the start screen, all being Wizrobes and Lionels, waiting to take you down at every chance, especially the one going straight south, in that sort of tight four-way sort of cross. Super fun on 3 hearts.
Oh yeah, exactly. As you saw with my start, I went northwest first. I'm like, okay, I died. I'll go south, and then it just immediately face planted right into those Wizrobes. So yeah, it was definitely like I said, it was a fun overworld and it was enjoyable.
Yeah, yes, Wizrobes and Lionels, I think, pair together the worst.
They're a great pairing on the overworld once you've got some hearts or some defense.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they are just murder bots, and you're gonna die a bunch. In fact, if possible, could we get you to clear your screen so we can see how many deaths you might have taken this seed?
Too many.
Yeah, I may or may not at some point have asked chat to predict the over-under on number of deaths for both runners, and I set the over-under at 50.
Nah, it's still going to be under that.
Even Rapway was like, these are professional runners, JX. What are you thinking?
Oh yeah, so it looks like I have 7 deaths here.
Wow, this seed felt like a lot more than 7 deaths, but maybe that was Veetorp, who is getting sniped by gorillas like half a pixel from hitting the transition in a north doorway.
Yeah, Veetorp definitely had a few more deaths than you did. We're still not going to get close to that 50 number. Under was the safe play. But yeah, he went into 6. He just bought a blue ring what, about an hour 18, just as you were sort of entering into 9. He bought his blue ring. He got bodied in 6 pretty hard, and had to clear that first Darknet room at least 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it was pretty awful. Just, it's one of those things where, I don't know, it just how the game treats you.
Yeah, I mean, you take a death once deep in 6, and then you've got to re-clear the room, and then sort of frustration kicks in a little bit, and you try to go quick through it, and then it ends up hurting you more. And things that we've all done, we've all been there.
Yeah, so let's see. Tell us your thoughts on the silvers in 2.
It felt bad where they were in 2. So got the hint saying that it was there. Went in, bypassed the Triforce room, got those 2 rooms, and that knowing I was so close that first time in there to get them, but needing ladder, which apparently everything was ladder blocked, it felt like, in this seed. So yeah, digging all the way in there the first time and coming 1 room short, and my realization afterwards wasn't great.
Yeah, and Veetorp got into the Deadwoods quite a bit earlier than you did, so found the 2 hint shops extremely overpriced, aside from, say, 1 hint. And that 1 hint said that the raft was power bracelet blocked. So by then we knew that 5 was power bracelet blocked with the raft. So we were trying to deduce where the ladder could be. And obviously it was down to 3, 6, and 8. And it's like, well, I think 3 is, the first play you go, right? It's going to be the smallest. And then sure enough, it was there. But as he was doing that, you were in 2. And we see the first ladder block. And then we get the compass. And then you clear at every room you can. And find out that the silvers are also ladder blocked, but in the top corner. It's like, maybe that was sort of going to be a deciding factor, but then you picked up mags pretty quickly, and you started doing sort of the cleanup part of the game rather quickly after that, after you got back into 3 and got your ladder out of there. So
oh yeah, for sure. And I think this was my first seed so far where I didn't know, well, I can't say where I didn't know where Mags was, because I don't think I found another seed, but where I had 10 hearts and didn't know where Mags was. So was definitely trying to, or hoping that I could find it soonish to get that pretty much as quick as possible.
Yeah, because we didn't see it until after Veetorp had cleared out 3, and then got the power bracelet and was doing the checks to find 5. And so we knew that once you put the puzzle together, once you figured out, or once you got the ladder to get the power bracelet to start your search for 5, we knew that you would come across it and have enough at the time to pick it up. So I figure that's always a good feeling when you can pick it up first time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Luckily with these flags, it's a little bit more feel good when you pick that up first time, instead of, okay, let's take a guess on how many hearts we're going to actually need here.
Yeah, I will say when it's 10 to 14, actually, it looks like, oh, you can't get in from the south. Veetorp is 1 room underneath Zelda right now. Looks like he's gonna try and get up to the left.
Yep.
Yeah, when it's 10 to 14, it just feels so nice when it picks up at 10.
All right, there's the door. Everyone, let's get our GGs in chat for Veetorp for sticking through this seed and finishing it out with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 24 seconds. Not only your GGs for Veetorp, but take a moment if you're not already following these 2 runners. They've put on an amazing show for us tonight. Certainly well worth your time to go give them a follow.
Yeah, big GGs. It was a great race. Yeah, it just sort of the time in 6, I would say, would probably be the biggest one. Here, the sort of death cycles. In 6 was probably where the biggest time difference came from.
And we are joined by our race runner-up, Veetorp. Veetorp, GG's.
Cheers.
GG
GG's.
Veetorp.
So that was a fun overworld.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time dying in it. So.
Oh, you both did. It was not only was it rough enemies on the overworld, but they were all surrounding your start screen. Sort of 3 or 4 screens in every direction was just Wizrobes and Lionels looking to snipe you off. And they succeeded. They succeeded more than a few times.
Fair enough.
And then with being a pretty low money seed, you picked up the bomb upgrade in whatever it was, 3 or 4 early.
Somewhere early. Yeah, it was a nice upgrade.
Yeah, it was 6 plus 6 for 75 rupees. Artorious actually passed on it, so ended up with a full wallet quite a lot sooner than you did. So he looked at it. It looked like he hesitated, but I think after the overworld, and he can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he the blue ring was in his mind with 200 at that point, and just trying to scrounge together the last of it.
Yeah, I figured I hadn't seen many door repairs, and I'd seen the big and the small and the medium secret, and it was like, I'm never gonna get the blue ring. So when I found the hint shops, I was like, I only had 60 or something, so it was like, yeah, none of this is happening, so just move on.
Yeah, they were not cheap hints either, aside from the one you got that sort of told you you needed the power bracelet to get into 5.
But I think we already had that from something else.
I think the hint that Veetorp got was sail not to save the princess, which was nice to tell him not to dig level 5.
That's what it was, because I'm like, I know I don't need to find this item.
Okay, I thought it was feat of strength will lead to the raft, which we had deduced was 5 because it was the only one outstanding.
Or something like that.
So,
anyhow.
Yeah, so somewhere along those. But I was shocked because I said when we first saw all the secrets, I said there's no way a blue ring purchase is happening, and you both proved me wrong. I didn't think with that much money out there it would happen, but
I didn't either. But we didn't have like a bow. I didn't have a bow until late, so the money just kept piling up, right? So,
Yeah, the bow was in that level 8, and I think you did have to go through a Patra to get to it. So even had you have gone the right way, there was a horrible Patra waiting for you, and Woodsword Patra, never fun.
Not at all.
So Veetorp, if we could get you to go to your start screen, I did throw out an over-under for number of deaths, which I'm going to tell you about. I said, well, over-under 50, because this is the sort of overworld where I would take like 50 to 60 deaths, just me. And Rapboy immediately was like, what, are you kidding me? These are professional runners. It's going to be like under all the way. Didn't throw out a number for how many it was going to be, though, but just to confirm that we are definitely way under that number.
I think combined we're under that number. Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. And then my question would be, how are you feeling on level 6? Did you start to get tilted about the second death?
I think I was tilted about 3 minutes into this game, but yeah, no, I don't. Six. I had an inkling that there was because I didn't know where Bo was. I don't think, and I just was like, okay, it's either here or in 8 at this point in my mind. And I'm like, I just have to dig until I find something, or I was just looking for the Triforce. I don't remember. I honestly, it was not a pleasant place to be. But I think I was doing 6 with Mags, wasn't I? Or maybe I
Yeah, you had bags when you went in there, and you found the magic key early.
wasn't. Okay.
I was,
It was,
I think you.
digging
Okay.
for that Triforce then, yeah.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, I saw the magic key, and I'm like, I don't know if I'd stick around in 6, but by the same token, that there is no bad decision, because you have to get the bow anyway. You need the Triforce out of 6, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think I was getting to the point where it was like I didn't really have many options left, so I just needed to do something, and it was either die here or die somewhere else. So it was just kind of just had to do something.
Absolutely. That's one thing that I always tell people in other randomizers is if you don't know what your next move is and you're thinking about it, go do something that you do know you need to do while you're just thinking about your next move.
Agree.
All right. Did either of you have any thoughts on this game or the series?
It was fun to play. I want to thank you all for commentating. I'll be happy to watch the VOD afterwards. And Artorious, thank you for a wonderful set of races.
Yeah, thank you as well, Veetorp. And again, echoing what he said as well about comms, trackers, everyone being a part of this. Can't do it without you, so appreciate each and every one of you.
Yeah, no, thank you guys for putting on a great race. Yeah, and Veetorp, great run in the tournament. Unfortunately it ends here, but yeah, you should be very proud of the run that you did have.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, Adam.
All
why
right,
don't you finish us up for the night?
Yep. So Veetorp, unfortunately, this is going to be your exit from the tournament, but you played excellent getting into the quarterfinals, and I expect to see great things out of you in the coming tournaments. Artorious, you're moving on to the next round. Good luck in that next round. I would say you're going to need it, but I don't know who your opponent is, so you may or may not. Hopefully you have fun. That's the most important thing.
Rat Boy may know who my opponent is, so...
There was no reason why I wanted to watch the race, just to do a bit of scouting on who a potential could be, but,
Yeah, I knew that, but I was trying to be, a little nicer, maybe. Cough, hack. Anyway, yes, good luck to both Artorious and Rapboy in the next round of the tournament. You're facing each other. Only one of you gets to win. So it'll be a fight to the death, but only for you guys in Hyrule, not in real life. So I'd like to do some shout outs real quick. First and foremost, shout outs to our runners for putting on a great race tonight. It looks like it wasn't a close race, but it really was very close. Just all it takes is level 6 going slightly better for Veetorp, and this is right down to the wire. If you're not already, give these runners a follow. A follow is free for you to give, shows great support, and who knows, you might be able to pop into their streams, and if you're thinking about running this game, you could learn some wonderful things from them. I would like to thank SpeedGaming and the SpeedGaming family of networks for allowing us to rebroadcast on or restream on your channels. Without a restream channel, we don't get to display anything for anyone, and that's just unfortunate. I'd like to thank the runner-up MVPs chat for coming out tonight, watching this exciting matchup and correcting me whenever I make any mistakes, which is frequent, which is why chat needs to be here to correct me. And a shout out to our actual MVP, Camion Rinakai, the one, the only, the tracker of this race, because without trackers, we don't get restreamed, and we also, as commentators, forget where things are at. So with that, that brings us to a close of tonight's presentation of the Zelda 1 Randomizer Rookie Rumble 2024 quarterfinals between Artorious and Veetorp. Artorious was victorious and will be moving on to the next round. Veetorp, undenied, will be exiting this tournament, but we will be seeing them in a future tournament, future races, and we wish them nothing but the best. And so on behalf of the entire crew and our runners, I would like to wish everyone a good evening. Take care, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Take care.